Hello mathematicians, here is the video for home connections 25 and 26. For each array, label the dimensions, find the area, and write an equation. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and scroll down and look at the first one, letter A. So the dimensions, you can tell that it is 10 units across. It's as long as a strip, and it is 5, 6, 7, 8 units tall. All right, and I'm going to do our equation first. So we're going to do 8 times 10 equals 80, and I'm going to label it over here, 80, and you can either label it square units, or you can label it units with a little tiny 2, and we'll talk about what that 2 means. It's because we're looking at a two-dimensional shape, so you can label it either way. All right, letter B is 10 units wide and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units tall. So our equation is 7 times 10, and if you count all those squares, there's 70. And again, we can either label it 70 square units like this, or we could write units with a little tiny 2, and that's how you say it as well, square units. All right, and finally, letter C. This one's a little bit bigger, huh? All right, it is 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 units wide and 10 units tall. And our equation would be 10 times 13, and if you counted all those squares, there are 130. 130 square units. You can also write square units as the word units, the little tiny 2, because it's a two-dimensional shape. All right, let's go ahead and look at the second page. It says write a multiplication equation or problem situation, which means word problem, okay? So they just want us to draw or write a word problem to match. Okay, so that's what we'll do in the second part. Complete the table. Okay, let's take a look at letter A. James says it costs 12 dimes for a pen in the school. Wait a minute, there's only one number. But don't forget, dimes means 10 cents. So there's our second number right there. So our equation is 12 times 10 equals 120 cents. And you can also write 120 cents as $1.20. So writing it either way is acceptable. Letter B, Miss De Leon has a collection of old coins. She has 16 dimes. And remember, dimes are worth 10 cents. So there's our second number. How much money does she have? 16 times 10 is 160 cents, or $1.60. Okay, letter C. We're going to write a story to match 10 cents times 30. And your story can be totally different than mine. As long as it has 30 in it and 10 cents in it, it should match that equation. So my story is going to be, there are 30 kids in class. So there's that 30. They each brought a dime for a science experiment. And the question is, how much money did they have in all? And again, your story can be totally different than mine as long as it matches that equation. Letter D, very similar, but now it's a 21. So let's see here. How about Julie bought 21, maybe stickers? They each cost 10 cents. How much money did she spend? And again, your story can be different as long as it matches the equation. Okay, let's take a look at that challenge. The challenge says, Dana has 2 groups of play money in her hands. She has only nickels in her right, and in her left, she has the same number of dimes, no other coins. Guys, that means that it's not the same amount of money in each hand. If she has 3 nickels, she has 3 dimes. If she has 4 nickels, she has 4 dimes. If she has 10 nickels, she has 10 dimes. So we just need to have it equal 90 cents, okay? That's all we need to do is make sure it equals 90 cents. So let's try. If she has nickels, let's see, nickels are in her right hand, so we'll put it over here. And she has dimes in her left hand, and it just needs to be the same number. So I'm just going to try something. I'm going to try 5 nickels. Okay, and a nickel's worth 5 cents. So what if I had 5 of those? And if she has 5 nickels, that means she also needs to have 5 dimes. So let's do 5 of those, and a dime is worth 10 cents. All right, how much money is that? Let's count. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cents. And for nickels, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 cents. And if you add up 50 and 25, that's only 75 cents. And we need it to be 90. So I need to try again. Yeah? All right. So instead of 5, maybe I'll try 6 this time. So let's try 6 nickels. And each nickel is worth 5 cents. So now let's try 6 of them. And if she has 6 nickels, then she also needs 6 dimes. Sometimes you have to kind of guess, see where you're at, and then alter your thoughts a little. Okay, now let's count it up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 cents in dimes. And in nickels, she has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 cents. Oh, and what is 60 plus 30? 60 plus 30 equals 90. Okay, so what does the actual question say? How many coins does she have in each hand? I'm going to say 6 coins in each hand. All right, that's the answer. All right, let's take a look at the answers on the first page. Here's 25. And here's 26. All right, guys, I will see you in class.